Hello friends, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about one of the questions that I get most common from other women in the industry, and it's how do I manage my time as a business owner and a mother? So let's get into it. What I'm going to go through today is information that you will not find in any real estate book, in any sort of self-help book, that any real estate coach will tell you. This is going to be specific for people who work in this industry and who are parents. And it's, you know what, it's not even unique to just moms, because there are fathers who watch their kids during the day and also run a business selling real estate. So this is kind of what I have learned and what works for me over the years, and what has allowed me to really run a successful business in a way that allows me to give my children a really comfortable lifestyle, even in this economy. So I have 5 main points that I'm going to go over today. And these are the key factors that allow me to run a successful business as a mother. So firstly is I am a master at planning. I plan my entire year out in advance, not only from a business planning perspective, but I plan it quarterly because of our real estate markets. And then I plan it from a monthly perspective for marketing advertising. But here's where it gets interesting, is that I plan my children's summer as early as possible in the beginning of the year. So I put my daughter through summer camp because, you know, I work 7 days a week, and where I live, the summer camp slots usually open up. They used to open up in like March, February. Even one year they opened up in January, but now they're opening up a little bit later, like April. If you do have small kids that are school age, I always recommend putting them through summer camp. My kids love it. They have a great time. And I don't just put her in the one camp. I actually spread it out so that she's constantly meeting new people and like learning new things and having a lot of fun. This doesn't only apply to just your kids and their summer camp. You need to think about your vacations as well. You should be planning your vacations annually. Right? This is something that I didn't learn it from Michelle Obama, because I don't know Michelle Obama, but I heard that she does this, where at the beginning of the year, she will decide when she's going to take her vacations, and she'll put them in the calendar so that she's working around those times. So at the beginning of the year, you should be planning out your vacations, right? My team we don't go on vacation during the spring market and the fall market. If we're going to vacation, it's going to be in the dead of winter or in the heat of summer when real estate starts to slow down. So do that when you're managing your business as well. Manage your children's childcare, summer camp, whatever that is. I always print off that letter from the school that outlines all of the days off school that they get, and I have it in my office at all times because I schedule everything. You know, my eldest, her father is from a previous relationship, so I even schedule out the time that she's with her dad as well. So I got really, really, really good at scheduling in a nutshell. And I have multiple calendars that I manage. Everything is in the calendar, everything is in the schedule. If it's not in the schedule, it is not happening. So in order for you to run a successful business and also raise your children, you need to be really good at planning and scheduling, number 1. Number 2, not only do I schedule my years and my quarters and my month, I also schedule out the day from an hourly perspective. So my eldest starts school around 8:30 a.m. and then she's home by 3 o'clock, but I have to be there around 2:15 in order to get a spot in the parking lot. So I'm back home at 9. So I have from 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. So I have 5 hours. I have 5 hours in a day of when I can get my work done. Okay. I have 5 hours in a day of when I'm uninterrupted to do my work. Okay. This is the time that I have to complete everything in my business. This is my only alone time. So it's really important that you learn how to laser focus on your tasks during that time. During this time, it is not time to do the laundry. It is not time to do the groceries. It is not time to catch up on your favorite Netflix shows while the kids are at the house. You need to sit down at your computer and get your work done. And if it means that you have to ignore the pile of dirty clothes in the corner of the room judging you, then that's just what you have to do. You have to laser focus in on what you need to give your full attention to while your kids are at school or daycare. And that's the only way that you can truly be effective when managing this time. Number 3, and one thing that I started doing, and I know that this may not be an option for everybody, it is I started paying for convenience. So I did get an Instacart subscription. When I had my second daughter and I was sleeping in 2-hour increments, I did hire a housekeeper to come by once a month just to do like the deep stuff because I was literally a zombie in a haze. But these are the things that as a parent, when you're running a household and you're running a business, that you need to start investing in, because the time to have a team of house cleaners come into your house in 1 to 2 hours, which will save you several hours for you to do it on your own. Not only that, it'll save you the peace of mind and the mental load of deciding, okay, how am I going to get the groceries? Where am I going to park? I got to get the cart. I got to go in there. So I started investing in just paying for the convenience of that, so that if I am working or if I am picking up the kids from school and I'm sitting in the parking lot, I can just order the groceries and I know by the time I get home, they will be there. So start thinking about things in your life that you can pay for. Obviously, don't break the bank if you're not ready yet, but if you do have a couple bucks sitting around, time is money. And you spending money on these things that will save you time make a significant difference when you are managing a household and a business at the same time. Now, number 4, further to my last point, is I've hired support. I would implore you that if you are starting a real estate career and you are a parent, especially if you're a single parent, to find, a friend, a colleague, somebody who you work with that you can rely on, that you can trade deals with, because the reality is that you will not be able to always be at every appointment. It's just the reality of it. So if you can have somebody who you trust that you can lean on, and perhaps that person also is a parent, so it can be a very mutually beneficial relationship, then it will benefit you both. So you want to definitely start, finding your tribe, as cheesy as that sounds. Not only that, I have 2 virtual assistants. So I have one that helps me with my emails, my calendar, my signings, my invoices, my organizing my paperwork in my drive, everything. She does everything real estate related. So when I wake up in the morning, I take my kids to school, and then before I'm even at home, she's texting me, good morning, here are all your meetings for the day. These are your overdue tasks. These are the things that are coming up. This is your client's birthday today. It's your client's home anniversary tomorrow. You have to get closing gifts for so. So she goes through. Now, for me to have her, that has taken a really long time, and I've trained her and we've developed a relationship over time. So whenever you're hiring any sort of support, you have to take into consideration that it will take a little bit of time to train them and develop them to a point where you guys are working well together. So I have that VA, and then I also have lovely Christian, who is editing this video for us today, who I love. He's new on our team and he's absolutely amazing. Everybody say hi to Christian. So he helps me with social media because I make, a high volume of videos, and I realized that I needed some support with this. And it was just by dumb luck that I met Christian. So he is on our team now and we're so happy to have him. I know you're gonna see this video, so hi. And then further to that point, you need to make sure that you have a strong support system at home. Real estate is such a tumultuous career path to have. You will have years where you are just making tons of money and you're blowing it out of the water and everybody's like, making so much money and everybody's so happy. And then you're going to have years where the market is tough. We are coming right off of a pretty tough year right now. And you need to make sure that you have a supportive partner at home who understands the ups and the downs and the ebbs and the flows of real estate, because it's not always going to be just an uphill trajectory. There's going to be, bumps in the road. It is a very high risk, high reward kind of job as well. You will go through an emotional roller coaster. So if you're me, on a daily basis, I have one on a daily basis, and I thank God every single day for my husband. I thank God every single day for that man and what he puts up with me. He is the most supportive person on this planet. And ever since I met him, my career has just gone up. Yeah, And he supports me and he helps me with so many things. So I think that if you have a family and you decide to go into real estate, you want to definitely consult that with your partner at home to make sure that they're on board with this decision as well, and that they will support you through the good and the bad of it and the ugly of it. Because it can be pretty ugly. It is not just like selling Sunset and buying Beverly Hills. It isn't, especially if you're in the Greater Toronto area, it is nothing like that. So those are some key factors in how you run a successful business while being a mom, or a dad, while being a parent, while managing a household. Those are really the big main things out front that you can do that will help you navigate this together. So, and if you liked this video, please check out my latest one over here. And if you'd like to book a one-on-one consultation with me, there will be a link somewhere in the caption. And if there's any other topics that you'd like for me to discuss, just leave them in the comments below. And please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.